cuts, disambiguation. Rick, good Rick James. Everybody, back with another video, and I am amazed. What's good, Amy, Blue Eyes, Diego, Leaves of Grass? I am dumbfounded. I mean, they got this entire area of the city blocked off. You know, apparently they couldn't have the Park Ave Fest here in Rochester due to the organizers in the pandemic, but they have one hell of a Pride Day festival, you know, which is cool. I mean, you know, we got a call. I mean, every street's blocked off. I mean, this is crazy, guys. If you guys could be here, I mean, I would walk it to just show you the amount of people here. And look at even the fire truck, LGBT. I mean, look at that shit, guys. Look at this shit. This is a spell. I've been in Rochester all my motherfucking life, and I've never seen no shit like this before. This shit is crazy. Now, there's a street that runs parallel to this street. This is East Ave, and it's Park Ave. It's totally shut down. You can't even see down there. You can't park. I mean, it's insane. And not only that, it stretches all the way up to this park. I'm gonna drive by it. Like, all these cars you see on the side are people here. Like, I've never seen this. It's just insane. I've seen the Pride parades before, and they've never been this big. You know, there's never been this big. I'm surprised they don't got the thin blue line. They turn it into the thin rainbow line. And I don't got any. This is just the agenda. You know, I got friends that are, you know, gay, and you know, women like women, men like men. I ain't got no problem with that. It's this agenda and what they're doing, and what the fuck are they doing? How are this many people turning so fast? And it's like, you'll see people that you knew, and you're like, oh shit, like, what the fuck? You too? It's like I don't know, man. It's only reason why I went live, because the magnitude of this is crazy. And I thought last month was Pride Month, and people were like telling me, no, arguably no, Pride Month was in June, but not in Rochester. It's June and July. And people were like, no, that was last month. No, Pride Month is June. I said, listen, man, watch. And boom, like, every street's blocked off. Like, I really do want to go down and just walk down the street and just show you. I mean, it's crazy. You know, the way they're dressed. And, you know, it's like, look at this. This is a man and a woman. And it's like, you know, be you. It says, be you. I'm letting you guys go. You know? And I'm cool with all the love, and I like that. It's beautiful that everybody loves each other. But this is something different, man. It is crazy, guys. Like, this caught me on attention, just, and then the traffic is so heavy. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it down there. But all this traffic is for this. I mean, there's kids going, there's parents, they're dressed like, I mean, look at this. This is parents. Now you look at them, we're gonna let them cross. And I'm sure they're loving people, but look what they're bringing them up in. I mean, look at this. Oh shit, I thought that was a woman. It's a fucking dude. The big one right there, I thought that was a woman, but it's a dude. Holy shit. And I mean, this is the shit that I'm talking about, man. And there's kids, these kids growing up fucked up. A man right here, he got a man and woman shirt on. Look at this symbol on the shirt. It's a man and a woman, like whichever. I mean, this is crazy, guys. I mean, if you could see how busy the main street Park Ave is and the amount of people that are coming down here representing the rainbow, it'll blow your mind, you know? Like I said, I'm all cool with it, but I'm telling you, it's about the agenda. That's it. It's about the agenda, nothing else. We're talking about the agenda on how they are making, you know, they're using this energy through these people for an agenda, all right? All this love and rainbows on the color spectrum is hatred. And this is what they're doing, man. Because if they could get the people, you'll accept anything if you accept this. You'll accept it all. And it's bad, man. Like, this ain't even the street that it's on. Like, this is like, it's insane, man. It really is insane. And they got more police here than, I mean, it's crazy. Oh, man. And it's crazy because I see where it's headed, you know. And before I went live, what I saw was insane. It's crazy. You know, there's some people down here that are just coming to party, but when you see shit like this right here walking with the rainbows and you don't know what's going on with all this, it's a fucking epidemic, guys. I mean, look at this shit, man. This is the ones they've been propagating for years, the liberals, the, you know, that mentality, you know. Look at this shit. You know, everybody's fucking confused, guys, you know. And again, man, these are loving people, you know, I'm sure. But that's not why I'm making this video, you know, because something is deeply wrong, man. You know, it's deeply wrong to just all of a sudden, all these people. I've been in Rochester for a very long time, and I've never seen it explode like this, you know. This is an explosion. Like, it's so many people down here, you can't even, you know, you can't even find, you can't even go down a street, you know? But, sorry guys, I wasn't paying attention. It's what it's like, guys, man. And you know, these people are powerful, man. And this energy that's in them is not going to have any rational thoughts, rational thinking. It's not going to be able to think for himself. It's going to follow the herd, follow the trend, follow the latest, follow the whatever's in, follow the talking points, you know. And I'm sorry if somebody gets offended, but it is what it is. It's got nothing to do with gender at all. I'm just showing you the agenda, you know, on how people are caught up in this. It's an ideology, but it's also an energy. And like I said, people don't believe me. Energy does not die. It only transforms. And when they demasculated all the men in society and masculated all the women in society, that energy that they lacked and didn't come in their body was just out, circumventing the universe, right? Circumventing the energy around. And at a certain point, you know, it's gotta go somewhere, and it lands into the bodies of people who don't know themselves, people who are unsure of themselves. And this, I mean, think about it. Think about it. I don't know how I come up with that, but it's just something that I get, and I tell you guys, I'm sure if you go deep enough in research, you'll realize that the same time they were demasculating everybody was the same time, and demasculating and masculating everybody is the same time the energy switched and men became more feminine, women became more masculine. All right? And this causes the what is it? The energies, the polarities, the positive and negative charge to switch. And this is what happened, man. You know? And this is just wild, man. It really is. You know, there's always been, gay and straight people, but what you're seeing now is something different. It's a manipulation of that energy. And it's so many. It's like, God damn, it's so many people. It's so many. It's not something that is just, I was born that way. People weren't born this way. It's evident and obvious now because you see ages kids to old people. All right? Old folks. I see Bob and Bill, 75 years old, holding hands. That is not some shit that you was born with. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry, guys. And like I said, I don't have no problem with, the gender shit. I don't got no problem with that, but I'm just talking about what's really going on here and how they're going to be used and manipulated, right? Because, I mean, let's keep it 100. They don't know themselves. The true ones that know themselves don't fall into this ideology. Don't follow LGBT. They don't follow that. I know some personally. They don't follow that shit. They don't believe in that shit. They love. They understand. They're not into that. They didn't get caught up into the politics and no, they know that we're all humans. We're all one family. They're not caught up into that shit. See, this is different. It's crazy, man. It really is. And you see how empty and quiet it is over here? Just watch. I'll be lucky to get through. This is a whole nother area of the city. This is how big this shit is. I just happened to go around. This is called Cobbs Hill Park. This shit runs from Cobbs Hill Park all the way down to Park Avenue, all the way, if you Google Map Rochester, all the way down from Park Avenue to Culver, all the way to downtown Rochester. I mean, this is crazy. Like, look at the line of cars that just goes down here. Not to mention all the ones that were on the other street. And, like I said, I mean, it's a festival. Anybody can come, but what I'm seeing is capes and like weird shit and, just crazy. It's crazy, man. Bumper stickers galore. Like I said, just mass confusion, man. Like, I don't know who's a man and who's a woman, and it's women and women. It's crazy, man. But shout out to you guys. I'm keeping my eyes on the road. What's good? Rap Samples, Leaves of Grass, Alkaline Organic, Fanatic. Shout out to you, brother. Like, this shit is wild, man. And like I said, it's it's a time to come party, but the amount of people is staggering. And this is why you see the stuff because they're using these people. You don't understand, like, they're using these people. And they're confused and people are hurting. Piercings are cool, tattoos are cool, but when you see an overload and you could see somebody, we know you could see the self-hatred in there. There's a lot of self-hate. There's a thing called expression and there's a thing called self-hate. I mean, if you study psychology and the human mind, you'll know that. there's a freedom of there's a not a freedom, but there's a thing of expression, and there's a thing of, you know, self-mutilation. Well, this is crazy, man. And these are the basketball courts, and I wonder if they're closed today because of this thing. But this is like a festival here. I see some people dancing over there. They look like, you know, I think there might have been some people down here that was, you know, but like I said, this is crazy, man. This is the festival part over here, in the park. Mobile Command Center. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with you know, gender stuff. It's just, you could just see what's been going on, man. And these are the people that you see with the psychotic rants and just, you know, they don't want to listen to anything, and you know. But it's crazy. It really is crazy. And this is like the main area. Later on, this is early. Later on, it's gonna be mayhem down here. You got all over here. This isn't even the main, you know, the street that I was on. I mean, just look, man. These are people that hate themselves, man. They hate how they were born. You know, it's mental illness, man. You know, not all of them. Like I said, not everybody. You guys know. So if anybody stumbles across this video, I mean, it's not got nothing to do with hatred. Look at this crap, man. You know, I'm trying to get both sides, but you know, it's crazy, man. I mean, it's crazy, guys. You know, look, they got their American flag right there. You know, that's LGBT. This shit is wild, crazy, guys. You know. It really is crazy. Like I'm just looking back and forth at the people, and you just see it's wild, man. Exactly. Everything's always a party, you know? Everything's always a party. Even when they protesting, it's a fucking party. You know? It's a damn party. It's a party. Like, you can't even go down. Like, this is where that they block off the street, so you can't even go up that way. But look at this shit, guys. I don't even know what the fuck going on over there. Look at this shit, man. Look at this big fat motherfucker, man. You know? This is disgusting, man. I'm sorry, man, but it truly is. You know? So whatever they're doing is clearly working, guys. Because I mean, it's working. They just reversed the fucking energy. The women are masculine and like women, and the men are feminine and like men. So there's your population control. They ain't having no damn kids. You know? Look at this shit, man. Look, man. Like, it doesn't even make sense. You know? It's like, hurry up. I want to walk it so bad and record. You know, just to, I mean, it's nothing negative though, you know. It may sound negative, guys, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And, you know, it's just this fucking agenda, man. It's wicked. You know, look at this house right here. I stand with Ukraine. I mean, come on. Sell your fucking house and go over to Ukraine then. There goes another one, Ukraine flag. And this is this ain't no cheap area. Look, you got American flag and you got your Ukraine flag. Shout out to you for the American flag. But I mean, this is this ain't no cheap area over here. This is like big ass houses, probably $700,000, $800,000, $900,000. You know, from $500,000 to $1 million homes right here. You know, I mean, so. It's sad, man. It really is sad, man. You know, it is. Like I said, I got peoples that are, that are gay and like, it's got nothing to do with that. People are like, how can you decipher that? Like, how can you say that? Man, you got to understand, sorry, I can't read the comments, but what's good, Jared Barely? I'm just being myself by saying you're a different gender. Isn't that just the opposite? Trans agenda, transhumanism. Trolley, polioli, your control opposition. No. Alright, well, you control all you want, I don't give a fuck. In short, the trans agenda. Yeah, transhumanism. What's good, Red Storm Intermental? Itachi, what's good, Itachi? The same thing as sports politics. Yeah, man, this shit is wild, man. It's fucking crazy, guys. It really is. Because these are these people, man. If they can convince these people, I mean, let's face it. 85% of them been manipulated into this gender shit through social media, TV, food, air, water. All right? Face it, they just been. I mean, they've done experiments on children with parents' consent about changing hormones. So what the fuck you think they've been doing this whole time, They've been doing all kind of shit. So I'll tell you, man, they done did some damage. They done did some damage. Look at this. Look at this, guys. This is they celebrate fuck freedom, fuck all that. I mean, they don't realize you're not going to be able to do this in the order, in the new world order. You know what I mean? And I mean, if you really get into it, you ain't that, whatever y'all doing like that, it ain't going to be done, because the church and the state is going to merge together under the Catholics, the Jesuits, and it's going to kind of like, it's going to be like the old Hitler days, but in modern times. They're going to rid that shit. They're going to rid it. They're going to get rid of it. That's not a part of what's to come. This is like the what's that one? The rook. This is just a rook piece. That ain't gonna win the game. Rooks ain't gonna win the fucking game. So these are the rook pieces. So at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, everywhere, man. This shit is crazy, man. It really is, guys. It's just fucking sad. But like I said, the rook is just a piece. And for what they got coming, because they're gonna, whatever this new world order is, it's gonna merge some type of religion, and it's gonna be against this shit, And I believe that it's being used because, yes, there's a lot, but the majority of people, they ain't really fucking with that shit, And and when it gets down to it. I gotta answer this call, guys. Hello.
Hey, Tabari, Lorenzo from Pit Shop calling and going.
Hey, what's up?
Just want to give you an update. So I said call you if I need more time. I need I need to 3:30, 4 o'clock is going to be the exact.
All right, that's fine. No problem.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem, man.
Do you have any questions for me at all, or?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
man. Thank you.
All right, bye. All right, guys. So, whatever I was talking about. I mean, this is what they're trying to do. If you look at Roe versus Wade, you look at what they're doing in the Supreme Court. You know, law is based upon religion, and it's always been the church and state and all this, crap. And religion's always been in the back front. And they're gonna merge those two together, man, in the name of what's right, what's righteous. Look at this shit. Look at that crap, I mean, it's everywhere, guys. It's everywhere. And these are the ones that are going to push all the agendas. They're just using these people, using this energy. And, it's kind of like, it's going to be, it's definitely, if you think about it, it's population reduction because these people believe in abortions. They don't really like kids. Kids are a burden. So there's that. Wait till parental rights are on the line. And these are the same people that are going to be screaming child rights because don't forget that they have not ratified UNICEF, all right, which is the child's rights. And the United States is the only nation out of 200 and something, 40 something nations that has never signed on to the Declaration of child rights under the UN Charter. Why? Because their whole system would come down. Human trafficking would be disrupted and exposed. So, but they're going to pull that card, all right? They've been dodging that through every presidency, and that's going to be a thing. They just have to get their agenda up to where they can push child's rights. Because now the child, and this is 1984 shit, now child rights trump parental rights because whatever the child wants, they already have it slickly. It's called best interest of the child. But there's still a parental rights because a child, whether you know it or not, is in the eyes of the law is property. The only way you can go to court is you get in there is there's only two forms of court: civil, and there's goddamn criminal. Family court isn't criminal. Family court is civil. So look at this shit. Look at it. Look at my corner right here. Look. They're renting U-Hauls. I mean, that's a church. That's a Spiritus Christi. That's a church, guys. That's a church. I mean, this is what it is, man. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with genders and all that. I'm just speaking on the agenda, guys. But anyways, so when the parental rights become second, that's when you're going to start seeing. They're already, I mean, if you know what's going on, he must not like none of this LGBT shit because he's flying through here. Or either he's trying to get there. So, they're already, if you got eyes to see, you already can see that. I mean, they're doing this in the schools already. They're just gearing it up to take parental. I mean, something happened to school. Good luck trying to get your kid out of there. It's a fucking prison. You go to a school, all right, and then you go to a prison, and tell me the difference. Getting your kid is probably harder than seeing an inmate in school. I remember years ago when my kids was in a regular school, like a public school. Man, oh man. You talk about try to get your kid out of the damn school. And now it's even worse because of COVID. It's like all the courts, because of COVID, we're still under COVID protocols. They're still under it because they ain't never gonna stop. You got to look at the top. If the top's still doing all this, every city, all the tops, everywhere is, oh, we're still under. Nobody, they didn't release nothing because they're a part of the law. They're a part of the system that is gonna put the next one. They're already under contract. All right, they're not gonna take it off and put on. Whatever was in the contract stated that no, you need to, these protocols need to be in place in these specific areas the entire time until the next one. You know, and that's to keep the everyone in those systems in line for the next one. It's not a shock. They already been going through it. So what, they ain't gonna put up no resistance. They're just gonna keep doing the same shit they've been doing. You know, you gotta look at what's really going on, you know? So the resistance this time isn't gonna come from all those people. It's not gonna come from the nurses. It's not gonna come from the police, the firefighters, the courts, and all the, you know, all this stuff, and officials. Because guess it's already been in protocol the whole time. They just have to wear a diaper. There'll be less resistance this time. From them, it'll be more from people like, yo, we had enough, but they already know all the pieces they got and need. They're 90% gonna comply with the next thing, you know? I mean, that's what they're, in their minds, that's what they're thinking, but we hope that, you know, it's different. But believe me, that's what they're saying in their minds. So, you know, it is what it is, man. And sorry, I'm kind of like going on and not really. What's good, Maria? It's good. Blue Eyes Free. Shout out to Free. Subscribe to Free. Cuts. Disambiguation. Denise. Rap Samples. All you guys. Alkaline Organic. Fanatic. Red Instrumental. Mini Yeah Right. Shout out to you guys. I know I was on my way home, but I just had to make a loop to just, man, this is just insane, guys. But back to what I was saying about the, you know, these are the people that are gonna, you know, say that you ain't got it right, that your children got it right. That's why they're getting into schools, trying to get the children. That's why they're putting all the shit in the cartoons, because they're gonna pull that card where it's child rights. They're gonna sign on to that. They're already setting it up. You go to a doctor's, your kid, they're like 12. They can make decisions without telling you. The schools, they already slipped in slickly, man. They already have this shit, guys. Once they stamp that, they're going to start moving in that agenda. And then they're going to go younger. The kids, they're going to be the ones that are, you know, going to be propagated. They're going to come home telling you what the fuck to do. You're going to smack the shit out of them. They're going to dial 911, and they're going to get the courts involved, and you're going to have CPS, and they're going to be removed from the home, and they're going to be a whole bunch of other protocols and guidelines that they're going to go by, because CPS ain't going to be what it was. They're going to have new guidelines, new counseling for the child to go to that's going to propagate the child into what's abuse, what's abusive. It's going to come down to insults, language, political views, sexual views, gender views, you know, all that shit, diets. It's going to come down to all that. And if the kid doesn't like that, they're going to tell the parent, like, yo, the child doesn't like, you know, your belief in religion, your belief in this, you know, you're going to have to, you know, let them be, you know. I'm telling you, guys think this shit's a joke and ain't coming. That's why I said you better check your motherfucking bed, check your goddamn house, check your neighbors, check your neighborhood, check your towns, villages, urban areas, suburban areas, and cities, and look what you're dealing with. I found this flyer. My kid found this flyer. You got to see this shit. I'm gonna do a whole video on this in itself. You know, it's this flyer, wicked ass flyer, crazy. You know. So it's crazy, man. This is an agenda, man. And like I said, it's gonna come get your loved ones. No matter what way you think it's going. If it ain't in line with what's righteous and the true light, as we go past the bridge, the street I just came down, look how many people are crossing this. You I might do a checkup later. Hell, I might even walk through there with the kids and do a live stream, just so you can see, man. And there's a lot of kids at these, and y'all Google gender birthday parties for children. Blow your goddamn mind. It truly will. Look at gender birthday parties for children. It'll blow your mind. It truly will. Undercover state trooper right there. So I mean, this has already been going on, guys. What's good, Sammy? The agenda seems on track in one NWA direction. Yup, zero opposite. You're right. You're right, Cuts. Ain't no opposition. They just walking right through it, slow walking. They slow walking right through it, right onto it, man. We about to roll up into the next, scamdemic. It's crazy, man. They're hitting us with the monkeypox outbreak. Just Google monkeypox outbreak. All the news stories are the same. So this is coming from some type of intel in media, which is backed by, military or whoever, the government, to say, hey, look, run this story. It's crazy. Monkey. Why can't it be some new shit that nobody heard of? Oh, it has to be the same thing that, Bill Gates and all these motherfuckers been talking about. Come on, man. It's just blatantly obvious. Blatantly obvious. But in the end, guys, all this bullshit, what they're doing doesn't even work with this reality. So it's going to fail anyways. These people are in the wrong fucking dimension, trying to rule over what's already here. Something that's so powerful and magnificent. They think they figured this shit all out. These people are so weak and pathetic. They have to convince you that it's population overload to even get anywhere. When you look around, nature is big as shit, and there is nobody fucking here. There's so much land, it's not even funny. I travel a lot, and there's just land every goddamn where. There's a person could be alone, and they own plot for 100 square miles by themselves. All across the United States, there'll still be a ton of room left. I mean, all you got to do is take the population, right? I'm not even a mathematician and done this before. I took 350 million and then I looked at the square miles of the United States. I'm like, God damn, ain't nobody here. I'm like, there's no one in this nation. There's nobody here. Even my, shout out to Linda. She goes, how come it's so empty here in Rochester? I'm like, what? She said, how come it's so empty? Like there's not a lot of people. I'm like, there's a ton of people. Because she comes from Taiwan, which is, I think 20, 30 million people in that small island. So think about that. 20 million people in that tiny island, right? And it's 350 million in the United States. There's nobody fucking here, guys. Even in Taiwan, you got all them people, and there's still tons of nature and beautiful, beauty all over the place. They trick, anybody that believes that we're overpopulated is a fucking complete moron and just don't go nowhere but their computer screen or their fucking basement or their house. If you travel, there's land everywhere. A lot of it. Like more than you could even fucking imagine. It still shocks me how much land there is. Even when you're driving and traveling, the shit that's off these main drags, these main throughways, highways, interstates, you go get off and go the other way. You'll be like, God damn. You'll be like, damn, what's in between the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, the I-60, 40s, I-10? Yeah, there's a whole lot of land. Most of the shit you see off to the side is pretty much it in some of those areas because it's off of the main thoroughfare. You get off and travel, you be like, God damn, where are people? And out west, you can, shit, that's like Mars out west. Go through some parts of Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, you think you're on fucking Mars. It's so desolate, you're like, God damn, I miss people. So, you know, it's just all back to what I made a video about, is the good old spell everybody's under, you know? And we just passed a whole nother spell, and that's the rainbow spell, the Lucky Charms, motherfucking leprechaun, you know? Oh shit, another big ass deer. Damn leprechaun. What's good, Aztec? Apophis. Until the world comes to a disclosure, phone asset directed to colonize the earth. So, I don't know. I don't think we're at some point. No, hell no. You're right, leaves the grass. Ain't that many goddamn people in the world. They full of shit. How would they even know that, for one? I mean, we give these people too much power. They don't know how many fucking people are in the fucking world. They don't even know how many people are in the United States. How can they? How do they count everybody? Oh, by the birth certificates. They don't know how many fucking people are really in the United States. What they count of the birth certificates? They don't fucking know how many people here, because there's people here illegally. There's people here that ain't, you know, that are foreigners that don't have birth certificates. They don't know how many people here. You know, let alone 7 billion people. How the fuck they count people in these other countries? How they count everybody in India? India's population is about to surpass China's. Well, look at China. You go Google Earth, look at China. You're like, damn, China got this many people, and they don't even occupy their land. And their government's so wicked, they blow up Earth to build cities that nobody live in, the motherfucker. I mean, it's sick. That's why it all got to come down. It all needs to be destroyed. It all needs to collapse. Let the gas run out, food go out. We gonna be all right. Because if you look around, there's food everywhere, you know? So, there's food every fucking where. That's why it's beautiful to go all natural at this point. I don't give a fuck what you're eating. You should go all natural. Your body's gonna improve. You're clear your mind. You're gonna become more open. You know what I'm saying? You should get your body used to being shortage of having meat. You're gonna make it through. Go back to eating the meat afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna have to be like good old Mother Nature. We're gonna have to start looking outside and getting these ethnobotany books and be like, okay, I can eat that right there. You know what I'm saying? You know, these dandelions over here, that's a good meal. Throw some Himalayan salt on it, or some sea salt with some olive oil. You know, whip it up real quick, sear it, boom, boom, boom. You got you a good ass, healthy, hearty ass fucking meal right there. And where'd you get that? Right out goddamn side. I'm walking down the street doing a live stream the other day. I come across a fucking mulberry tree, bleeding on my fingers, staining up my damn fingers, sweet as hell. And I can go in the store and buy a fucking mulberry that's 3 times the size, sour as hell, and don't bleed. But you can go in the fucking hood and get some off a goddamn tree. I mean, shit. We in bad shape, man. And how healthy are mulberries? Antioxidant, antibacterial, microbial, whatever you want to call it. Gives you a lot of nutrients that your body needs. They don't teach you about the shit fruit. They just teach you proteins and carbs and, you know, gluten and all this other stupid commercial terms to sell you some fucking bullshit. When all you got to do is look to nature. How the fuck is nature surviving? And how did we survive before? You know, that's how you do it. That's what you look to. We don't look to these false gods, you know? I don't believe in God. I don't believe in religion. Well, you believe in this motherfucking governments. These people running around here with rainbow facts talking about something. They don't believe in religion. They don't believe in this and that. You know, you got the love and light too. Some of the love and light falls into them categories and shit. That new age spirituality shit, you know? Fuck out of here with this dumb shit, man. You know? And that's why, hey man, eat natural while we going through this shit. You ain't gonna be worried about, I ain't worried about no truck stop and none of that shit. Only thing that's gonna change is my damn taste buds. Because guess what? We're gonna have a meal. We're gonna have all the nutrients we need. Because I look right outside. Everything is looking fine. Ain't shit starving. The deer's fat as fuck. The squirrel's big as fuck. They eat all day long. All right? Study a deer. Study a squirrel. Whatever in your area. Study that motherfucker. A gopher. Study that shit. Study a bear. You're like, okay, this motherfucker, damn, okay, their body's built like this. Okay, all right, we're gonna be all right. You know, we're gonna make it through. We ain't gonna be starving. Everybody else gonna be killing each other trying to get the last meal, running by bushes that you can eat, that are herbs that is gonna take care of it, that's gonna cure you, that's gonna make your immune system stronger. You know? When this light hits and this angle's hit and these motherfuckers go to pulling the plug, when they pull the plug, it ain't because they're doing it. It's because they know that this energy's coming through and they got to stop us. So while all that shit's going on, while you think it's chaos, look at it as a cleansing. Look at it as an opportunity to get yourself right. You know, that's what you need to do. Look at yourself and say, you know what? This is the cleansing. This is the great, this is the great reset. You know, they're resetting humanity. We gonna be all right. We ain't gonna starve. You know, people worried about fucking starving when they fast. How the fuck? What are you fasting for? You know? What the hell are you fasting for? You know? What are people fasting for? You know? All this green shit I done passed, you know how much food I done literally done passed? That's just available to us. You know, when you study plants and shit. You know? And that's unfortunate where you gotta look at your environment. You know what I mean? Because ain't nobody got a fucking garden big enough to sustain themselves, you know? Well, I mean, if it's just one or two people, but I mean, if you got, ain't nobody got enough. It's gonna go bad. I'm talking about the whole shit. Some people do, but the average person ain't got enough. You're gonna go crazy. By the time you get it, the season's over. Oh, I got 6 months worth of crop. Well, where are you at? I'm in the Northeast. Well, your 6 months is, where are you gonna put it all? I mean, it's gonna go bad, That's why my thing is put yourself into an environment to where, hey, shit, all your shit gonna be there, But, it is what it is, man. But shout out to all you guys. But I just had to go live on that, man, to see that. That's just, it's an epidemic, man, of self-hatred. A lot of the people are just, confused, They don't know who they are. They haven't found themselves yet, They haven't found themselves. They have a false identity, energies that are just all over the fucking place, So, no, these are all free, These are all free beats, so we're gonna be all right. But shout out to all you guys. Much love. Who knows? I might go live later. but I just had to come on because it was just blowing my mind. I've seen skirts and high heels on big ass strong men and shit. Fuck me up, you know. I don't get it. They don't like girls, but they dress like a girl and be with a guy. Like, the shit is just weird, man. It's just not even logically making any kind of sense, you know. Doesn't even make sense. And then the women, I don't like man, but I'm gonna dress like a man, or look like a man, and then strap a dildo on and plow my girlfriend. Like, this shit makes no sense. I don't like guys, but my girl's got a dildo 10 feet long. It makes no sense. Like, I don't get it. And it's just energy, because when you, I mean, I get it, guys. I understand exactly what the fuck's going on, but I just don't get how those people can make sense of it. I get why they're doing it, and I know why they're doing it. It's because they're just lacking the energies. That's all it is. They're lacking the masculine and feminine energy within themselves, so they look for it in another one, because usually the one woman that dresses like a dude butch, she gonna like a woman. And the woman that's fine as hell is gonna like the damn dude butch. And the dude butch girl is gonna wear a dildo 10 feet fucking long and destroy this damn girl. And then they're gonna fight all the fucking time and argue because the energies don't mix. They have the, if you don't hear about it, they have the highest levels of suicide and domestic violence is LGBT. All right, but they got certain rights that you ain't gonna know about that. All right, domestic violence for them is super high because it's just mixing the energy. They're gonna explode. You're dealing with the same energy. You're gonna create a spark, and you're gonna fucking explode. It just is what it is, you know. But like I said, it just blows my mind that it's like that. But it's all good. Like I said, I love people. You know, I have friends that are good people that, you know, they love each other, and I'm with that. But I'm just talking about this other shit that don't make any kind of sense. That these people don't even love the person they with. It's just weird, man. It's very fucking weird. So, you know, it's weird energy. But what's good, Blink? What's good, Kim? Thanks for popping in. Nah, I'm just, you know, you gotta rewind it. Just blew my mind. I've seen fucking 100,000 people at a Pride. I mean, in Rochester, Pride Month is June and July, you know. People thought I was stupid when I was saying Pride Month. Yeah, I was in July here in Rochester. No one was asked for. Folks did. Okay. I know what I've been seeing. But like I said, the beautiful people, you know, I ain't gonna lie. You know, beautiful people, fun, loving, caring, but I'm just talking about what this agenda is doing and using these people and manipulating them, you know, for their own well-being. But all right, guys, love y'all, and talk to y'all later, man. Shout out to all you guys, and peace and love.